Hey there, and welcome. Today, we are cracking the code on the nutrition label. We're going to break down all those vitamins and minerals so you know exactly what your body is getting and, more importantly, why it needs it. So let's jump right in and start building our toolkit.
You've been there, right? You're staring at a box of something, looking at this long list of ingredients you can barely even pronounce. You see things like thiamine, riboflavin, zinc, and you know you've heard they're good for you, but what do they actually do? Well, that's exactly what we're going to figure out today.
All right, so first, let's reframe how we think about this stuff. Instead of a list of chemicals, I want you to imagine that vitamins and minerals are an essential toolkit that your body uses every single day, and each one has a really specific job. That's right, a toolkit. Think about it. You need a hammer for a nail, a wrench for a bolt. Your body is the exact same way. It needs specific vitamins and minerals for specific tasks. Some are for creating energy, some are for building things, and others are for defense. And without the right tools, some really important projects, like, say, building strong bones or fighting off a cold, can totally grind to a halt. So first up, let's meet the crew that's responsible for power. These are the vitamins that take the food you eat, all the carbs, proteins, and fats, and actually turn it into usable energy that gets you through your day. Now, what's so cool here is the pattern. Just look at the primary job for thiamine, riboflavin, and niacin. They're all B vitamins. Their main job is to convert food into energy. Basically, they're the keys that start the engine and unlock the energy in your food. And look where you find them. Enriched grains like breads and cereals are a fantastic source. But here's the real takeaway. They work as a team. You don't just need one. You need the whole crew to really power up your body. All right, moving on from energy. Not all nutrients are about fuel. Some are like the construction workers building your body from the ground up, while others are the security guards protecting it. And this slide just lays it out so clearly. On one side, you've got calcium, the ultimate builder. Yeah, we all know it's for bones and teeth, but it's also critical for stuff like muscle contractions. Then, on the other side, you've got vitamin C, a master guard. It's essential for your immune system, helps you heal wounds, and even protects your cells from damage. Two completely different jobs, and both are absolutely vital. And just like the energy crew, vitamin C doesn't work alone. This security team is deep. You've got vitamin A, which is crucial for your immune system and your vision. Vitamin E is another powerful protector. And zinc is an absolute powerhouse for keeping your immune system strong and helping you heal. See? It really is a team effort. So with all these different nutrients to think about, you might be wondering, where do I even start? Well, lucky for us, health guidelines and that nutrition facts label, they actually give us a kind of cheat sheet. They highlight a few priority nutrients that are really important for us to pay attention to. First up, let's talk about the more of list. These are the nutrients that, as it turns out, a lot of people just aren't getting enough of, and getting more can have a huge impact on your health. Wow, okay, that's a big number. 4,700 milligrams. That's the daily goal for potassium, and there's a really good reason it's a priority. This mineral is absolutely crucial for regulating your blood pressure and keeping your heart functioning properly. And you can find it in foods you might not expect, like potatoes and beans, and, of course, bananas. Joining potassium on this list are three other heavy hitters. You've got calcium, our builder for strong bones. Then there's vitamin D, which is calcium's essential partner. And this is a huge insight. Without enough vitamin D, most of the calcium you eat can't even be used by your body. And then there's iron, which is vital for creating red blood cells that act like a little oxygen delivery service for your entire body, helping you fight off fatigue. Now for the other side of the coin. There's one key nutrient that most of us are getting way too much of, and it's really important to be mindful of it. And I'm talking about sodium, which you probably just know as salt. But here's the kicker, and this surprises a lot of people. Most of that sodium isn't coming from the salt shaker on your table. It's hiding. This chart shows you where it really is. Processed foods like deli meats, restaurant foods like pizza, and canned soups are often just loaded with it. So the real key here is to read the labels. The biggest impact you can make is often by choosing less processed foods. Okay, so we've met the crews, we know the priorities. Now what? How do we take all this information and actually use it? Let's talk about putting this toolkit to work on your own plate. This right here is the single most important takeaway. Seriously, don't get overwhelmed trying to count every single milligram. The real secret, the strategy that actually works, is to just focus on variety. A colorful plate is like having a well-stocked toolbox. It's the best way to make sure you have every single tool your body needs to thrive. It sounds simple, right? Eat a varied diet. But what does that actually look like day to day? How can you easily put that idea into action without a ton of effort?
Well, here's a super simple 3-step strategy. First, just add color. Different colors in fruits and veggies often mean different nutrients, so think bright red peppers, deep green spinach, vibrant orange carrots. Second, choose whole grains. That's where you'll get that whole B vitamin energy crew we talked about. And third, vary your protein. Don't just stick to the same thing every day. A mix of fish, beans, nuts, and lean meats covers a huge range of tools for your kit.
So, as you think about your next meal, just ask yourself this one simple question. Think about all those amazing tools we talked about: the energy crew, the builders, the guards. What's one thing you can add to your plate today to make your body's toolkit even better?